Okay, there are many words where if there is more than one vowel sound, then either of them goes unstressed. Okay, so that means it loses its original sound and it generally says that is schwa. So for example, the word banana. So there are three A's. There are three A's, right? But it is not ba na na. It's not ba na. Only the middle A gives a sound, but the first A and the last A they go unstressed. That means they simply say b na no, b na no. So there are many words which will have, if they have more than one vowel, then one or two may go unstressed.
How will we get to know that which one to be get unstressed?
There's no rule. Okay.
बस ऐसे ही
Yes. So they
पढ़
have,
के
yes, they should know what is the correct pronunciation and ask the child to Google the correct pronunciation and find out that how many vowels go unstressed in the particular word.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So these are for grade 4. This is grammar 4. So we are doing grammar 4. That means grade 4 kids. So they are grown-ups. They can simply easily find out the correct pronunciation and they can check that whether the vowel is actually giving its own sound or it is unstressed. It goes unstressed.
So, ma'am, level 1 is first standard, level 2 the first, second standard. ऐसे book wise जो है number 6 तक, वो
Yes.
first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6 तक है.
Yes. So we are doing till grade 6. When we are doing Schwa in Jolly Grammar 4, all the vowels, they may go unstressed. So we are having worksheets with each vowel. So the children will come to know all the words which are there, most of the words which are there, like here when letter A goes unstressed. So now here when letter O goes unstressed. So it's not, it's lemon, carrot and not carrot, right? Agony. Okay.
But I have heard a pronunciation where this carrot is pronounced as carrot. So
No,
it is on the accent or it's just wrong pronunciation?
O goes unstressed. So it's okay.
Is it onion or onion?
Oh, it's onion. Okay. So this way, any vowel can go unstressed. So we will have the worksheets for A, letter O, letter U. Okay.
Can you send me this or I'm not?
Yeah, like AR can also give a sound. So it's not grammar, but it's grammar. Grammar. Third. So because there is no rule, so now what to do? So what we can do, we can tell them that see these are the words where the vowels go unstressed. So this way, when we do this book, and even grade 5, book 5 and book 6, they will do these words. So they will come across most of the words where there is schwa sound. Like it's not author, but it's author, error, doctor. Okay.
And door? What about door? The word door?
Yes. R sound is not heard. Like here, pattern. So it's pattern. Oh, it's pattern. Okay. So this way, the children will be doing so many worksheets for Schwa. Earlier, we have done only common noun and proper noun. Okay, now common noun is further divided as concrete, abstract, and collective noun. So these are concrete nouns. So what's a concrete noun?
I don't know.
Which you can see, which you can hear, which you can smell, which you can taste, or which you can touch. So like here you can see photo. So you can see the photo, you can hear the drum, you can smell the flower, you can taste the ice cream, and you can touch the fur. So these are our five senses. So if you can feel something with your five senses, then it's concrete noun. Okay. Then comes, so now the action for concrete noun is gently tapping your forehead twice with your hand. So you have to tap twice. Okay. So we did common noun this and we did proper noun this. So this is concrete when we are tapping twice. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have abstract noun and the action is move your hand in a spiral action. Okay. Now what is an abstract noun? Anything which you cannot see. Okay. So they can,
Anything which you can.
so that can be idea, any idea, feeling, action, activities, events. So here comes when the children they ask that why it's a common noun if we cannot see, like we did that camera activity, whatever we can see. So now common noun is divided in three categories. So collective, abstract, and concrete noun. So here we tell the child that any idea, any event, any feeling, so they come under abstract noun. Okay.
Ma'am, sorry. Can you excuse me for like 1 minute? Let me get my sharpener, please.
Sure.
Sorry.
Okay, so here the child has to tell whether the word is proper noun, concrete noun, that means it can be felt by our five senses,
Senses.
or abstract noun, which it cannot be seen. Okay,
Same.
so these are the words. So can you tell me quickly?
Idea is abstract. Knowledge is abstract. Fear is abstract. Canada is proper. Wednesday is proper.
Wednesday, yeah.
Carlos. Carlos. Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos. Carlos is a place, so it's proper. Carrot, it's you can eat the carrot. So I think it has to be concrete.
Yes.
Then sadness is abstract. October is proper. London is proper. Africa is proper. Shoes is concrete. Rabbit is concrete. Table is concrete. Intelligence is abstract. Flute is concrete. Hope is abstract. Train is concrete.
So these are possessive adjectives.
Nouns active as adjective. Okay.
Peacock. Peacock's tail. Can you give me some examples like here? Snowman's candy.
I did not actually get your question. You're
Snowman.
recording?
Snowman's. So you have this exercise here. Wait. So what can be the snowman's? Prickles, ship, teeth, what?
Prickles.
Footprints. You have four options.
Footprints.
Yes. So pirates, pirates,
Prickles.
ship.
No, ship.
Okay. Cactus.
Prickles.
Yes. And crocodiles.
Teeth.
Yes. So when you use this apostrophe S, so you have two naming words. Snowman is also a naming word and footprint is also a naming word. Pirate is also a naming word. Ship is also a naming word. Cactus is also a naming word. Prickle is also naming. So when two naming words come together and one has apostrophe S which shows belongingness, then it becomes possessive noun. So one, as I told you that if two naming words are together, the first one behaves as adjective. So noun acting as an adjective. Okay.
हाफ समझ आया, हाफ थोड़ा बाउंसर गया.
Whenever there are two naming words, okay, If the first naming word shows possession,
belongingness,
yes, then we call it as possessive noun,
noun.
which behaves as an adjective because it is describing the second naming word.
Okay. So that only comes when we have a apostrophe.
Yes, that will only show the belongingness. Either it can be an adjective, like we did earlier, possessive adjective, my book, your book, his book. So then we did not use apostrophe. But now we are using naming words, so we need apostrophe. Okay. So tail of peacock. Instead of saying tail of a peacock, we say peacock's tail. Outfit of the model, we say model's outfit. Got it?
Yeah.
Ideas
So peacock is the adjective acts as an adjective,
yes.
and tail acts as a noun.
Yes. Now is it clear? Present
Present participles
means
used
having
as adjective.
ing. So can you add any naming word? A collapsing,
Collapsing.
chair, the sparkling,
Water.
the racing,
Car.
the boiling.
Water.
So the first word is having ing. That's why we are calling it as sorry, the first word is adjective because it is having one more naming word. So when two naming words are together, the first one is adjective. And whenever it is ing, that is present participle. So here present participle is acting as an adjective. Like what we did in the earlier page, it was noun which was acting as adjective, and here it is present participle which is acting as an adjective. Okay, so if it is ing, that means present participle. So here it is not an action which is happening, but it is describing a naming word, a collapsing chair. You can use collapsing as verb also. The chair is collapsing, then it is a verb, but here it is describing the chair. How is the chair? Collapsing chair. So then it becomes adjective. Okay.
Okay.
So a terrifying,
Earthquake.
an interesting,
No. Book.
yes. A
Cheering lady.
okay. The melting,
Ice.
great. This we have done comparative and superlative, adding er and est. Okay. More and most. So if the word is two syllable or more than two syllable, then the word itself becomes so big that we don't add er and est, but we add more and most. For example, brilliant. So brilliant will become very big word. So it's more brilliant, the most brilliant.
Okay. So how do we get to know where to use more and where to use most?
It is with more than two syllable words.
What is used for what?
More,
Most is used for?
more than two syllable words, having more than two vowel sounds.
Okay. No, I am asking how do we understand whether to use the more brilliant or the most brilliant student?
More is used for comparison between two people.
Oh, yes.
And
Okay.
most is
Okay.
more than two people. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then this is again the same verb tenses. So present, past, and future, simple and continuous. Then homophones. As I told you, there will be many worksheets for homophones in Jolly Grammar books. Okay.
It's all about homophones.
Yeah, there will be many worksheets. Okay. Then we have
But in school, when I taught in school, children they did not have so many homophones in their school syllabus.
very
Same.
important because homophones, why children make so many mistakes? Most of the mistakes you'll find in homophones because their sound is same, so they do get confused. So the best way to correct their spellings is working on homophones because that's most challenging part for the child because the sound is same. So that there are so many worksheets for homophones, which is actually very important for correct spelling, for making them write correct spelling. Okay.
Okay.
So then we have subject and verb. Okay, so it's very simple. Watch, watches, plural subjects. Watch, watches, hen, hens, egg, eggs. Okay. If it is a pronoun, she, then it will be changed into they. Okay, like here. She was playing. So they were playing their guitars in the band. So they have to change singular to plural. Now suffix al. We have done prefix and suffix. So suffix al changes a noun to adjective. So flower becomes floral, accident becomes accidental, logic becomes logical, intention, intentional, critics, critical, coast, coastal. So mostly when you add al to noun, it changes into adjective. Okay. And if it is now plural possessive nouns, if we have done possessive nouns, but if it is plural, that means already I told you that if already s is there, we will not put another s, right? So if it is,
you will cut that s.
Cars, horn. So if there are many cars, so cars, okay, but you will not use another s after this apostrophe. Okay.
You just put an apostrophe, huh?
Yeah. Again, comparative and superlative. Now, sometimes the spelling is changed. It's neither EREST nor more and most, but the spelling changes. There are very few words like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. Okay. So we call them irregular words where the spelling is changed. So it's not gooder or goodest or more good or most good, but it is good, better, best, worse, worst, bad, worse, worst. Okay. Now, this is very important where the children will make adjectives and adverbs by adding ik. If we add IC or AL or ICAL, noun changes to adjective.
Adjective.
Logic, logical, artistic, okay, physical, okay.
So either any three of them they have to put, right? Or all three of them in adjective, like logic, so logical.
Any
one of them. Okay.
When it is adverb, then ALLY or ically. So logical is adjective and logically is adverb. Artistic is adjective and artistically is adverb. So the colors are mentioned here, blue and orange. So and black. So
Noun.
And as I told you that on every page the child will have to do this parsing. That means they have to underline the sentence, the words with correct color, like the queen. So queen is a naming word, black. Waved, red. Majestic,
Red.
orange.
Orange.
Green. Highest. So highest is a degree of comparison. That means adjective. So it is blue. And
Ma'am, it's very hard to remember.
Window. So window is the naming word, black. Now, if there are two naming words together, then the first one is acting as
adjective.
That will be blue. Okay.
It's very hard to remember.
No. It's not. It's very simple. Two naming words, first one is adjective. Very simple.
No, that way, the colors and everything, it's very hard to remember half of the time. So I go like blank.
Oh, no, it won't take so much of time. You will be in habit of that. Okay.
Hopefully.
So again, we have homophones. Then ick words, homophones. ST, may T get silent. Okay.
Ma'am, do you suggest to get this book for myself? Like this is very helpful. Otherwise, अगर मैं खुद से जाऊँ तो बहुत time will take.
Search for worksheets. Whenever you want, you can take from the book.
Yeah, so you suggest to get this book?
Also, if you have offline class in future, then it's very simple book page where you do with kids. There's no hard work then.
Yeah.
This book will be very useful to kids because it includes so many words. So they will definitely have a good command on their vocabulary part.
We need to identify by ourselves. They need to identify by themselves.
Yeah, they just have to count how many words are there before the root word.
But what if the child doesn't even know what is the root word? Like be uncomfortable. So the child never heard only that comfort is a word.
Comfort is a word which makes sense. Okay. Then these are just question answers, where to put full stop and where to use question mark. Changing a sentence into question. Okay. So has will come in front. Can will come in front. May I buy some flowers? Had she read? So the helping verb comes in front. Have the crumbs fallen? Should a castle have huge stone walls? Must we finish our homework? Would it be nice to live in a palace? Okay.
So you
So,
have the answer sheet to this, or you have to do it on your own?
no, there's no answer sheet. Then this is compound conjunction. Fanboys, we call them fanboys. Okay. Why we call them?
Your voice broke in middle. Can you come again?
Fanboys, compound conjunctions.
Okay. Simple, comfort, and nor. Sam goes to.
For and nor, but, or, yet, so. So FANBOYS, we call them fanboys. These are compound conjunctions, simple and compound sentences. So they have to just put this in the sentence. In the middle of the sentence, they have to put Sam goes to the park and then he sits by the pond. Jill was good at swimming, so she was picked for the team. He was very tired, so he finished the race. It is a cloudy day, yet it is not cold. Shall we go out today or shall we stay inside? Okay. Anything which is more than one word, then it becomes a phrase. So if it is a noun, we will call it as a noun phrase. Okay. So the hot crusty loaves. The hot crusty loaves. 4 words. So it's a noun phrase. A big white goose honked. A big white goose. 3 words. Noun. The old wooden fence. More than 2 words, more than 1 word is a phrase. And because it's a noun, so it is called noun phrase. Okay. So phrase means, so words make phrases and phrases make sentences.
Make sentences.
Yes. So now here's phrase, clause, and sentence. So what is the difference between a phrase and a clause?
I don't know.
See, phrase, as I told you, it will have what? More than 1 word. So for example, the wooden box. It's a phrase. Okay. Now, while he was sitting on the wooden box. Now, this is having subject also, this is having verb also, but still something is missing. We cannot say that it's a complete sentence. The meaning is not complete, right?
While he was sitting on the wooden box, yeah.
that is still incomplete. So then we will call it as a clause. Okay. Now if I write, it was raining while he was sitting on the wooden box, right? Now this makes a complete sense, right?
Yes.
So the first one is just a phrase. The second one is a clause. And the third one is the
sentence.
So phrase will not have both subject and verb. Okay, it will not have both. If both subject and verb is there, then it can be a clause, but not the phrase. Okay. When clause makes a complete meaning, then it is called a sentence. Okay. When you add to, then it is infinitive. So sometimes there are two verbs in a sentence. So one is the main verb and another one is the infinitive. For example, the sentence, he preferred to eat at the new restaurant. So the preferred is the main verb. Okay. To eat is the infinitive.
What does it mean?
It is verb only, but there is like main verb is different. Okay, he preferred. Preferred is the main verb. So the second verb will be called infinitive and we will have to add to. He preferred to eat. I will be helping to cook. She demanded to speak. The student yearned to sing. Now there are two verbs. So how would both the verbs cannot come just like that. So one verb is the main verb and the second verb has two. That is infinitive. Okay?
Okay.
Onomatopoeia is any kind of sound. Any sound which is produced by a person or animal or thing. Any sound produced is onomatopoeia. So we use words like these: glug, click, whisper, zoom, crunch, scratch, buzz, pop, cluck, switch, hiss, rattle, munch, flutter, hiccup, bang. So all these shows the, what does it indicate?
Your voice is completely breaking. I couldn't understand. Hello.
Why? But
ma'am, your voice is breaking. I couldn't understand anything except for onomatopoeia.
Wait, I'll repeat. Any sound, any word which indicates the sound is onomatopoeia. Okay, when the sound of a word relates to what it is describing, it is called onomatopoeia. Okay, if I clap, okay, when you tap, whatever sound comes. So how would you describe the sound? There are particular words like click, whisper, crunch, jingle, scratch, buzz. So what does bee do? Mostly all the animals, we have some words related to each animal. Like bee buzzes. And a snake hisses. So all these words are, they relate to something. They relate to the sound of something. When they relate to the sound of some object or some animal or some person, then it is onomatopoeia. Okay. And the last part is hyphen, which is very simple. Two words connected together with this symbol, that is hyphen. X-ray on t-shirt. Then these are antonyms and synonyms, homophones, and the last pages of tenses, the same. Okay.